Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you my first impressions of the 727 Freighter from FlightSim Studio. It's been out for a few hours now, and I've watched several videos on YouTube, other streamers, and they all seem to have about the same feeling. It's got some issues. And I'll preface it by saying I am not a pro at the 727. I have flown it in previous versions of Microsoft Flight Sim and in X-Plane, but I am far from a pro in this aircraft, so I do not know all the ins and outs of it, right? But it's one of my favorite aircrafts. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. I always love the way it sounds, I should say. And the feel, the sounds are pretty decent. It's a very fun aircraft to hand fly. The version that we have here, Microsoft Flight Sim. The problems are, it seems to react weirdly with the trim. And I know parts of this is user error. But if you search on YouTube, you'll see other content creators having similar feedback. That the trim seems to reset. Sometimes the nav doesn't work properly. Sometimes the altitude hold or the pitch hold, the V-speed hold, some of that stuff just doesn't work sometimes. And here's the trim you're looking at now, of course. But like, it feels very odd when the autopilot's on. Okay. Now the cool thing with this plane is you do have a bunch of different GPS units you can use. Here I am using the PMS, which is a fantastic GPS system. I know there is another one, but this one does the job and it works flawlessly within the 727. The sounds are great. Again, the hand flying is fantastic. The issue itself is honestly the autopilot. The autopilot is an issue. And it's also a little jerky. It's jerky on takeoff, it's jerky on landing. Now, I'm sure I can adjust the sensitivities on my yoke. I use the Honeycomb Alpha. But I feel when I use the 737, when I've used any of the Airbuses, the CRJ, the EJET, any of those planes, I don't have to make those adjustments. So I shouldn't have to make those major adjustments for this plane. When the MD came out not too long ago, people having issues with that, so the developer made corrections, so you didn't have to worry about the pitch adjustments, the sensitivity adjustments so much in the settings of the simulator. I think this is a wait to buy. Maybe with enough patches, with some love, with some bug fixes, it could be a really good plane. Right now though, I've done 2 full flights with it, and both flights I just didn't like it. I didn't have a good time with it. And part of the flight sim is you're supposed to have a good time, right? It's your hobby, it's your passion. And I'm just not feeling it with this aircraft. I wanted to so badly because I really, really love this plane. One really cool thing though is that little phone you see on the side there. That is where you can mark things for the crew. So the engineer will do things in the background. Really cool feature. Thanks for watching this video. Give me some comments down below, and we'll see you for the next video. Take care.